One bright day in late autumn, a family of ants were bustling about in the warm sunshine, drying out the grain they had stored up during the summer, when a starving grasshopper, his fiddle under his arm, came up and humbly begged for a bite to eat. "What?" cried the ants in surprise. "Haven't you stored anything away for the winter? What in the world were you doing all last summer?" "I didn't have time to store up any food," whined the grasshopper. "I was so busy making music that before I knew it, the summer was gone." The ants shrugged their shoulders in disgust. "Making music, were you?" they cried. "Very well, I'll dance." And they turned their backs on the grasshopper and went on with their work. There's a time for work and a time for play. The ants knew that planning ahead was very important. So during the summer, they worked hard and didn't mind the effort. They carefully stored food to prepare for the cold winter so they wouldn't go hungry. They understood that hard work would eventually lead to good results. In contrast, the grasshopper did nothing, even though summer was the perfect time to prepare food for winter when supplies were plentiful. He knew winter would come, but he chose to spend his days singing and dancing instead of saving up food. When winter finally arrived, he had nothing and suffered from hunger. This shows us that if we don't take responsibility for our lives, we will have to face the consequences ourselves. The grasshopper thought he could simply ask others for help to get through hard times. But he didn't consider that the ants might also face challenges, like bad weather or limited food, and might not be able to help anyone else. We shouldn't expect others to clean up our mess just because we avoided responsibility in the beginning. True responsibility and maturity mean doing what we're supposed to do first, so we won't make things harder for ourselves or others.